what's up out there? We are going to do a Memorial Day special from the man that likes to cheat death at his own kingdom. But first, I gotta put a warning on this thing. First of all, I'm not wearing a hat, so you ought to wear some sunglasses, because damn, my head might blind you. And number two, might be some of the jokes might be rude, crude, offensive, not suitable for kids, and some of the feminazis out there may not like it. Well, I'm not sorry. So, if you're easily offended, just don't watch it. So we're gonna get this thing started with a little intro.
Titties and beer, titties and beer, titties and beer, titties and beer. I thank God Almighty for titties and beer, titties and beer. I'm two-legged deer, titties and beer. Thank God I ain't queer, titties and beer. There's one thing Daddy likes, and that's titties and beer. A little titties and beer. Great big titties in my beer. I thank God Almighty for titties and beer, titties and beer.
I love them things. Those things are funny. Matter of fact, you know what? Good old President Trump should have thought about a pair of them instead of messing around with Stormy Daniels. That would have been a lot cheaper. And yeah, you never have to augment them things. They're really cool. Matter of fact, the good old mushroom house in Bethesda's for sale. You know, if you ever seen it, it looks like a mushroom. It's really cool. It was actually built in the 30s, but you know, maybe Papa Smurf can move in there and Smurfette, and hell, maybe he can have Stormy Daniels too. I'm sure she's done a lot freakier things than a Smurf. Haha. Alrighty. I'm now sure you've seen on the news that there was a Kent State student just graduated. Well, after her graduation, she went and got her open carry permit. Well, she went and got it. Then she went and bought an AR-15 and went to the school and posed right on the steps of her AR-15 and said something about, you know, standing up for the Second Amendment and her rights to own one. Man, you go, girl. She might be a good that might be a good poster for the Pornhub gun channel. Haha. Ultimate Man channel. I got a question for you. And this one might leave you thinking more, maybe, I don't know, more than the other one. I'd like to get a response on it. What do you think's more of a redneck tan? A farmer's tan, cut off tan, or the good old wife beater tan? Let me know that one. Now the wife beater minus beating on the wife, okay? Don't do that. That ain't a good thing. Unless she kicked you in nuts, then she might deserve it. Titties and beer. Now everybody asks me what the Yanni and Lonnie Laurel thing. Really? They asked me what I heard in it. I heard Leonie. She was laying on her back last night. Now, you know me. I like to do a little old business, just a little bit. Usually I do it first, but we'll cut in the middle of it. We all know about the Baker Park flooding, and they called a state of emergency on Baker Park. Yeah. You know what the state of emergency was? The ducks were taking over, all the ducks got lost and started taking over the bars and was drinking Bush. Well, the bars ran out of Bush. And the ducks got angry and tore the places up. Well, the lost koi didn't mind, because they were too busy smoking some of that Maui Wowie, just wondering where the hell they were at and hoping the puddles didn't dry up. So Yeah, that was a real big state of emergency. Now, did you know that panhandling is legal? It's protected under the First Amendment. I didn't know that. What's the difference if panhandling's legal? What's the difference between that and prostitution? Except when you give money, you're actually getting something back. You're getting a little services along with them titties and bear. Now, we'll go back to the Baker Park thing. They also said we couldn't use the water. Well, I had to do my laundry. I couldn't walk around with no boxers, no socks for 2 days. So, I decided not to shave. Well, yeah, and I didn't do dishes, and boy, did they stink. Well, I finally did those too. Well, you can see I finally shaved.
Wash your mouth.
Boy, I nicked myself so bad. The bathroom looked like a murder scene, and my face looked like,
Vagina.
I got my wife ruining it here. My face looked like I ate some rotten poontang. And I'll tell you what, that goes good with titties and beer. Not really. Blood tastes nasty unless if it's coming out of a neck to recharge yourself. Okay, speaking on that kind of crazy shit like that. Yeah, I know you are all in shock that I shaved. Well, what's up with sex ed teaching about teaching transgender? What are you trying to do? Mess up the kids more? Back in my day, if a boy played with My Little Ponies, you were queer. Now, you play with My Little Ponies and you're a boy, you're considered a girl. Makes no sense to me. But all I know is I'd rather have some real titties and beer, or if they're fake, at least with a real poontang and not a fake one. Poor confused kids. That's alright, kids. Come to my place. You just open up a Playboy. That's all you need to know. Okay. Now we'll end this with the NFL protest. What's up with that? I don't think it's really a protest, even though it's disrespecting flag. I think they're just trying to recover from their hangover, so they gotta kneel down. Because they can't stand up because they're waiting for the drugs to kick in. Well, now they got the option of sitting in the locker room and laying down and letting the drugs kick in back there. And that's what they do. Bet you if you throw some of them a crack pipe, they can catch it, the poor receivers. And the man that started, Colin Kaepernick. Reason why he can't get on a team is because his hair's so damn big it can't fit in the helmet. There ain't no teams that can have a helmet that big. Yeah. He ain't that great anyway. Maybe he can go helmetless. So anyway, I mentioned something about Baker Park. We're going to go to the other side of the kingdom real quick. And I'm going to make this super fast.
You fast.
God, women just don't know when to shut the fuck up. Okay, let's go. Going to run fast. See my pretty flower pot there? I'm going to show you a souvenir of Baker Park. It's nothing great, but if y'all remember in my last video, the rock pile that was washed away, I took and snagged one. And two, I'll show it to you. Get my little, that's my little remembrance of the flood of 2018. I think it's pretty cool. Now we'll run back. We'll take a slow walk because I ain't running anymore. Talk about Memorial Day a little bit. Do one favor being Memorial Day. Every veteran you see pass, thank them.
Do that every day.
Thank all the veterans for the support this weekend, and I know there's going to be a lot of parties, a lot of picnics.
Checkpoint.
So please don't drink and drive. Be safe. Like I said, you can think about titties and beer, but, well, Just don't drink and drive when you're thinking about it and doing it. And be safe. I'll be at the car show at Walkersville this weekend. If you want to ask me any questions about PTSD and memory loss, all that good jazz. So we're gonna end this thing so I can put a hat on and not blind y'all no more. All I want to say is have a good, safe Memorial Day. Peace out.
Titties and beer, titties and beer, titties and beer, titties and beer. I thank God Almighty for titties and beer, titties and beer. I'm two-legged deer, titties and beer. Thank God I ain't queer, titties and beer. There's one thing Daddy likes and that's
Titties and beer. Titties and beer. Titties and beer. Big titties and beer. Almighty. Titties and beer. Titties and beer.